Welcome back to Movie Review Mom. I'm the mom and I do the movie reviews, and I'm super excited for all of you new subscribers who have recently joined my channel. Yay, I really appreciate that. So today, the movie I'm reviewing is Pompo the Cinephile, this wonderful tribute to movie making in the style of Japanese anime, is now playing in select cities in the United States. The rating is somewhere between G and PG, and the length is 1 hour and 30 minutes. So Pompo, who's this character, explains that films that go over 90 minutes are insulting to audiences. So it's really cute that this movie comes in really a few minutes over 90, but really it's just the rolling credits. So if we don't count them, then it's really 90 minutes. So let me give you an overview in a nutshell, and then I'll point out things I liked and didn't like. I'll offer tips for parents, themes worth talking about, interesting lines, and there are a ton of them, as well as recommendations for other films that I think you might also like. All right, let's get started. In a nutshell, Pompo is a talented and gutsy producer in Natalie Wood, the movie-making capital of the world. Although Pompo's known for making B movies, she tells her movie-loving but apprehensive assistant, Jean, that he will direct her next script, a delicate drama about a tormented artistic genius starring the legendary and Brando-esque actor Martin Braddock. That's such a good actor name, right? And a young actress seeking her first break. But when the production heads towards chaos, can Jean rise to Pompo's challenge and succeed as a first-time director? It's both a satirical look at Hollywood's filmmaking industry, as well as a tribute, a respectful tribute even, to the magic of motion pictures. So for anyone who absolutely loves movies as I do, this is a must see. It's already been nominated for Best Animated Feature at the Fantasia Film Festival and the Annie Awards. The director and screenwriter are both Takayuki Hirao, or maybe he pronounces it Hirao? I don't know. Anyway, he's fantastic. This is also the debut feature of the animation studio CLAP, C-L-A-P. Well deserving of an applause. Welcome to the world of dreams and madness, says Pompo. I give this movie 2 big thumbs up and an A. I will tell you why here in just a second. First, the list of things that I like is very long. I watched the Japanese version, although an English language version is available. I absolutely loved this movie, and it reminded me why I love movies. There are some really clever transitions, and I love that actual film elements are used to draw borders and images in various frames. It's very playful, and it definitely does not forget what this film is all about, which is film. I thought it was interesting when Pompo tried to teach Jean how to create a movie trailer. She explained that he needed to include a misleading image to provide intrigue. There are a lot of interesting lines like that. So do you think that that was good advice, or do you think audiences get angry when a trailer is misleading? Comment down below. I want to know what you think. The animation is extremely creative and entertaining. It's fascinating to watch a film being made right before our eyes. The insights into filmmaking and into life are inspiring and entertaining. Now, if you're not used to watching Japanese anime, you're in for a treat. Well, the people look Caucasian and are generally considered to be American. They're in America, in Nollywood, which is Hollywood. And then they go over to Switzerland and Europe with a bunch of, European looking people. You're definitely going to get to see the gentle, sweet nature of the Japanese in these characters' mannerisms. I had the immense pleasure of going to Japan a few years ago and was so impressed with the kind, respectful people we met there. Now, in the English version, you're going to hear American voice actors, and it's going to be a very different experience. In the Japanese version, you're going to hear these very soft, gentle voices and little things like, oh, well, and stuff like that Americans don't always make. And so I recommend the Japanese version. Of course, you're going to have to read subtitles, but that's also part of the experience. Fun fact, Hollywood, as I mentioned, is called Nollywood in the movie. The nya part is the sound that the Japanese use to represent a cat's meow. Meow. So because of that, you actually see a lot of cat symbols when the characters are in Nollywood. And in fact, there's an Academy Awards type of ceremony, and the Oscar, the statue that's awarded to the winners is a statue of a cat. So I thought that was super cute. I also love the scene that showed Gene typing madly on his computer as he's editing this movie, just like a pianist would play an aria, or even a conductor, who's conducting an aria or something like that. And it's appropriate because the character in the movie within the movie is a musician. And there's this really symbolic interplay between these characters. And I don't want to give it all away, but it's actually done really well. Keep watching during the rolling credits also to see some images of what happens next after the story, as well as some outtakes, which is just a hilarious concept. Outtakes for an animation, Anyway, super cute. The audience score on Rotten Tomatoes is an impressive 100%. And I agree. I loved it. However, there were, just a couple of things that I didn't like or thought were worth mentioning. Pompo's name obviously is in the title of the film, right? Pompo, the cinephile. But the movie is really about Jean, her assistant. She's definitely in it, but the insights are, and the character growth and the hero's journey is all about Jean, her assistant. So I was kind of surprised that they didn't call it, Jean, the cinephile, because that title would definitely apply to him. Some viewers may not catch all of the sarcasm. Now, I don't know how it's going to play in English and how things will be translated. I read the English translations, and so I'm curious how much the script will change with the voice actors speaking in English. I don't know. I'll probably have to see it again in English. Let me give you some tips for parents. One of the characters is a very sexy female actress who wears a bikini and other revealing clothing. And so we often see close-ups of her scantily clad body. I'll just leave it at that. There is one swear word. It's the same word, the D word, and it's said twice. And that's it. So otherwise, it's very clean. And again, in the English voiceover version, I don't know if they're going to take it out or if they'll leave it in. We'll see. So the themes that are illustrated beautifully in the movie, of course, are filmmaking, pursuing your dreams, collaboration, and teamwork. And many times it is said by several characters that making a movie is teamwork. Absolutely. Other themes are building confidence, the creative process, the importance of mentors, vision, trust, power in memories, and getting your break so you can prove yourself. Now, I always write down interesting lines and funny lines, and there are tons of them, and I have them on my written review at moviereviewmom.com. So definitely check those out. I'll share just a few of them with you right now. One of the funny lines is spoken by Gene, this assistant, Gene Feeney. He's voiced by Hiroa Shimizu. That's actually the name of my doctor, Dr. Shimizu. Anyway, he says, amazing, such a trashy story, but a great movie. As he's watching one of these B movies, And so Pompo, whose name is J.D. Pomponette, she's explaining to him, as long as the lead actress looks attractive, it's a good movie. And then she says, with a good lead, I can make any movie into a hit. Making a tearjerker moving is easy. Making a silly one moving takes genius. And then when Gene asks his mentor, Mr. Peterson, he says, is there a secret to making a great movie? Mr. Peterson replies and says, there's no correct way to make a movie. However, a film set is a living thing. The actor's mood, the changing scenery, you need sharp visual senses so you never miss a moment that sparkles. And I love that so many times in the movie, you see people watching movies and their whole face just lights up and their eyes sparkle. And that's such a great illustration of how I feel when I watch movies. I'm looking for that magical moment. And you see that so many times in this film, and that's super cute. Another line that just illustrates the power of films is spoken by Natalie Wood, which is cute because there was an actress named Natalie Wood. I don't know if she's sort of supposed to kind of remind us of Natalie Wood, but anyway, she's voiced by Rinka Otani, and she says, films gave me the chance to dream. And I absolutely agree. When you get just sunken into, is that an expression? When you sink into a movie, it allows you to live so many different lives and to dream and imagine what it would be like to live these various lives. And so I really love that. And then I thought that this line was really interesting. Pompo is again teaching Jean how to edit movies. And she says, the editor is the first audience. Directing is subjective, but editing is objective. And then Martin Braddock, who's this actor, the best, the greatest actor ever, he tells everyone, he says, to create something great, you have to sacrifice everything else. And I thought that that was really interesting as well. No spoilers, but that definitely plays into one of the themes of the movies. And Jean Feeney, the assistant who becomes the director, says, life is a series of choices. And he explains that when you choose one thing, you're choosing to not have that other thing. And that's a challenge we all have in life, isn't it? All right. Too many themes and great lines to talk about. Of course, my overall movie review mom grade is an A. I just enjoyed it so much. And I hope that you do too. Couple of movies that I want you to check out if you like this movie and are interested. The first one is Cinema Paradiso. And it's actually referred in the movie. I love movies that refer to other movies or reference to other movies. And then the second movie is Satoshi Kon's movie called Paprika. It also takes a look at Hollywood filmmaking and that kind of thing done in an anime type of a style. So check that one out as well. All right. Thank you so much for all of your support and for running over to Patreon too. I've got gifts waiting for you. Visit me on my Instagram channel and on my Facebook group called Movie Review Mom. Thank you so much. I keep saying that, but I really do appreciate it when you watch my videos, especially if you watch to the bitter end. Hopefully it's not bitter. Hopefully it's sweet. Anyway, have a fabulous day and I will catch you in the next one. Bye for now.